And we are feral hogging right now. That's right. Everybody do your best feral hog. Speaking of feral hog, starts jerking it. All right, welcome back, everybody. Yeah, Call of the Netherdeep. Ta-da! This is our version of Call of the Netherdeep. If you don't like how we do it, consider suicide. I'm sorry. Drink piss. Piss drink. Alright, piss drink. Anyway, we forgot to talk about who's gonna do the recap. So who wanna do the recap? Alright, you are the little note man. You will take the notes. Please don't tell me you put salt on it. Freddy 5 Bear. Freddy 5G. Me genuinely tweaking. Yeah. Shut up. It was good gang shit, gang shit, gang shit. Give or take. You never got a ring a ding a ling? Alright. After that rape threat, let's continue. Oh, it ain't a threat. Yeah. Yeah. So we are going to start with the starting from last session. The party completely finds themselves separated, injured, bloodied, and with the attention of the law. Not necessarily in that order, but all at the same time. Ellie. Actually, we should let's start with everyone else first. Chad and Harson are the only ones together. They're racing through the streets, trying to find themselves a way out of this mess. I don't know who they're looking for. I don't know if you guys are chasing after Ellie or looking to go back to the tavern, or I don't know what's going on. But I'm doing the Chad and Harson together. Ellie finds herself ducking in between alleyways and under tarps and behind and around seasoned food stalls in this veiled mirage, half supporting this injured black tabaxi alongside them, which is the target of their latest mission, all the while trying to avoid the law, because ever present, but never too far off, are the cries and the warnings that tell of the encroaching hands of Ord, the Ankarellan city guard. And finally, we have the heavily bloodied figure of Glory, deciding to dash away from the rest of the group into a shadowy alleyway. For what purpose? We don't know. But that's kind of where everybody is right now. We'll begin this session under the heat in cloudless late afternoon in Ankarel. Separated, hunted, wanted. Everyone, please grab your popcorn, comment something funny if you're watching. Let us begin Call of the motherfucking Nether fucking Deep. Fuck it. Let's go. So everyone is separated, so we're gonna have to do this separately. Does anyone wanna go first? Because I don't really care. Do remind me, what is like actually, do you remember what Harson and Chad were gonna do? Okay. Okay, so you guys are just ducking and dodging, trying to run. You guys did manage to run pretty early, so there's not a lot of heat on you guys. You're not, you're not. You guys aren't the most hurt out of the group. You're also, I guess, what's the word? You're not, currently dragging a fucking hurt prisoner. Yeah, yeah. So we're gonna go do Ellie first, and then Glory. Then, so Ellie, let's assume it's been like a few minutes. Very stressful minutes. You're constantly ducking, dodging, running through alleyways, running around, ducking behind things, keeping an eye out to see if anyone is following. People are following in the general direction. You can hear, rather than necessarily see, cries and shouts, and you can assume that hands of order are beginning to fan out from the carriage crash, and are trying to find you. However, you are still veiled. You are still have your disguise self, and you are still with the injured target of the mission, the Black Tabaxi. They know what he looks like. Is there anything you want to do? Because waiting around here is not an option. You are separated from supplies. You are separated from friends. You are only here with yourself. What is Ellie gonna do? No. Wait, yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. It's it's touch. Yeah, you can do that on someone else. Do you have a spell slot? Okay, then yeah, he. What does it look like when you cast invisibility on this guy? he's still clearly clutching. Like you can kind of make out because you know what to look for, I guess. Um, for at least a moment, he's not moving that much, but you can see that he's still like kind of hunched over and clutching at his the wound in his gut. Fuck. Magic, magic of some kind. Fuck, fuck it out. That bastard got me good. I think you've already done that. I feel like you. I remember you do. Someone doing that. Fireball's a little too powerful for that. It's like shooting an arrow at someone to stop a wound as a band aid. Because it just like. If it was like a produced flame or something, then you could. Because you can just create the flame in your hand and then decide how you want to use it. But a firebolt naturally just comes out as a bolt of fire. Let me see. Yeah, yeah, and as you cast it, it will shoot. It will just automatically set to shoot. So I mean, you can hear them at all times. It's like if this was like a police chase, you can still hear the sirens, and they're not too far off. Give me a perception check. Soft 20. Um, yeah, there's a very small, like almost muddy plot of land that somehow has a ton of water pass through it. That has like a few like sheeps, and then all around it, there's all manner of more poor folk. They're not really dressed the same, not as cleanly. It's a little bit of a dust on them. Um, in the distance, you can kind of see the gravestone. Single-story buildings all around you, all made out of sandstone. A little bit of wood on top, if they're lucky, with like these tarps everywhere. Um, if there's a wheelbarrow, I could say there's a wheelbarrow. Yeah, I would say that it is very close to the sandstone house that has like that pen of, let's say, pigs and sheep in it, and it likely does belong to them. Oh, are you still with the guy who was invisible, by the way? Okay. You knock on the door, and opening it is a probably pretty old elf. He's got like this little bit of this long sandy mustache that's tinged with a lot of gray. Can I do for you? Yeah. Give me a persuasion check. I guess I can sell it. Yeah, he kind of scratches the back of his head. He kind of looks down to his inside his house. Just make it quick. I don't have to tell my wife. You have to up the price though. 6 gold's kind of cheap. Maybe 30 something gold. I'll let go of it. That's what he's asking for right now. I mean, I can't. He kind of has it at the back of his head again. Shit, I guess I can talk down the price a little bit, but 6 gold is still a little too little. The goggles of uselessness, pretty much. How do you want to try and give him the goggles? Make another persuasion check. Well, I mean, for magic, I mean, yeah, for magic, yeah, you can take my wheelbarrow for that. Just 6 gold and some magic, sure. Hey, what's with all that racket outside? Yeah. Oh fuck. Is that right? Well, yeah, sure. You can take my. You can take my wheelbarrow here. I'll take it out for you. I'll get it. Here, stay here for one moment. And then he takes the 6 gold and then the goggles of fucking shit, basically. The fucking worst magic item too, bro. But it's such a good roll, and this guy is so fucking stupid. He's not even gonna try it on, dude. Just wait till he tries it. I was like, hey, I can't fucking say shit. That's good. Yeah, so he closes the door, and you can hear some shuffling inside, and then another door open, kind of towards the back. Hey, come around here, mister. Yeah, so he's in the pen right now, kind of shooing away this kind of like drooling, fatter pig, and he's able to hoist up the wheelbarrow and then put it over the other side of the fence. There you go. Stay safe out there. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Just thanks for the trade. Yeah. Bye. Uh, may Bahamut be with you. I guess. Let me help you up. He like uh, stay safe. Oh, careful of the drop and the steps right there. You fall over again. Oh, you hear him go inside, and you kind of hear him in the distance. He yell, "Hey ma, I just met the weirdest fucker," and you now have a wheelbarrow. Five ribs. Could you heal me? Heal me. I fucking it hurts. I think I'm gonna die. I think I'm gonna die. So, at this point in time, you hear, the, yeah, you kind of turn and kind of like swing the wheelbarrow and begin to walk in. I assume it's just random generation, random way. Okay, okay. It's pretty much back the way you came. Yeah, you would turning the corner. You see two. You need to be able to recognize them as two hands of Ord. One has a shield and a warhammer. The other has that kind of glaive spear, electric spear thing. And you're gonna go, "Stop, citizen! We must speak with you." Uh, mhm. uh, I've been looking for two suspects have recently fled us. Two suspects have recently fled the scene. We believe they've been heading roughly towards this direction. Have you seen any suspicious members? Have you seen two suspicious men walking? Perhaps one was injured. Dark Tabaxi. You saw a Dark Tabaxi, right? Uh, two Dark Tabaxis. One quite injured. Have you seen them? Well, we believe maybe one Dark Tabaxi. The other one we're not so sure about. One was clearly injured. See anyone? Mm-hmm. It kind of looks towards the other guy. It might be them. Yeah, we should check it out. Yeah. Okay. Can you give me a deception check? The DC's low. You're fine. Deception. It's fine. Yeah. Yeah, that might be them. We should check it out. Thank you so much, sir. You're helping to keep the streets clean. And we trust you with Ankar's continued prosperity. Thank you so much. We'll get these underworld crooks out of here. And then they race off. You hear like a small, yeah, like a small, a little bit of laughter, and then from the guy in the wheelbarrow. That wasn't that bad. Oh fuck my ribs. Okay, and then we're going to. Yeah, yeah, it's fine. I know. I think. Just get me out of here. All right. We're not gonna cut to Glory. Glory, you left the group earlier. You left the group earlier to head kind of in your own direction. So what's going on? Where are you now? Okay. Yeah, so I'm sticking to some of the darker areas, um, more shady areas in between, hopping between alleyways. It's still quite interesting. People do give you very odd looks. People are like, "Oh, are you okay? If we can get someone for you." And then there's some urchins kind of look at you oddly, but stay away, saying that you are, quite clearly fucked up. Um, yeah, you can find one for a moment. It might be filled up later, but for now there is an empty alleyway. All right, go ahead and heal yourself for whatever level you casted this at. 2d8 now. Plus wisdom modifier. Yep. Yeah, yeah. Go ahead and give me a stealth check as well. Just as you move through areas. You didn't? I mean, you did take a lot of damage, but maybe. Okay. Then yeah. Yeah, you're fucking fine. People do notice you, but no one is gonna like stop you. And it's about when you're able to hop about 3 more streets that you get another buzz in your pocket. Yeah, you can see there's like there's two really fat rats that kind of see you. And one of them goes squeeze, and then rushes off and goes what looks like this kind of sewer drain. Hello, anybody? Please answer, please answer, please answer. Hello. Oh, oh, okay. What the fuck was that? Yeah, clearly. Oh, I'm not supposed to. Okay, sorry. Very hectic over here. Do you have what the men were looking for? Oh, oh fuck. Look, we need you to take him over to the river district, okay? Immediately. I need you to take him somewhere. No, there's not enough time. You take him to the river district. It's nearby. There's a butcher shop. I want you to take him there. Let me find the name of this. Um, I'll give you the name of it whenever I find it, but she will give you a name of whatever it's called. I need you to take him here soon. Okay, as soon as possible. It'll be safe. There's a woman inside. Her name is a Pep. Say this to her, and she'll let you in. Okay? Okay. Fast. And then she hangs up. Yeah. Pretty dusty. Yeah. Yeah. Mhm. Kicked up by those horses going around, carriages. Still people doing a lot of construction as well. You even see like a little bit of a protest outside what seems to be kind of a more well-off building for the distance that has like fountains in front and nice palm trees. Yeah, like the glorious feral hog that we all wish to be. You just kind of like roll around in the dirt and the muck, getting it in all the places. I tell you, that feral hog, very funny. Funniest joke they've ever said. I told Kamala, you're never gonna beat the feral hog. And she didn't. Mitch McConnell looks like the hog. Okay, yeah, you swirl on. There's dirt and sand pretty much all over you. It kind of does your color a little bit, but it's also like dirt and like all your wounds. You know that's not going to be very fucking good. Yeah. So she basically said, like, once the heat has died, take him immediately as soon as you can to a butcher shop. Look for the chopping taste in the river district. Tell the woman inside that the pig sings loudly. The pig sings loudly this evening. Yep, the pig. Tell the woman inside that the pig sings loudly this evening. Yeah. Yeah, you can go up the same sewer drain they saw the rat go up in, and using that, but also your natural claws, you're able to kind of crawl up. So soon there's a very very large tarp over the top of this building, but there's still a little bit. You land on the side that still has like actual stone. So I'm able to look around. Give me a perception check. 12. I mean, you don't really recognize any streets except the one that you had all started on. That was, it's kind of, there's a lot of heat, we'll say, or back over there. You've kind of head pretty much straight south from the map that you started on. You don't really recognize anything else near you. Which would, right now, you would not know anything. Never mind. Mm-hmm. Okay, okay. That would be north. So she went north. Yeah, yeah. So you would have went if you went if you went west. Would you have gone west? What is actually if you went west, pretty much right behind you, there's this massive ridgeway, almost like some 1,500 feet up of this giant, like there's almost like shelf rising up from the ground around Ankara, and you can see more buildings on top of that further in the distance. So you're kind of like up against a wall essentially. So Ellie went. So when because Ellie went north, they're going the complete opposite way of where the tavern is. Yeah, but they don't know that. Yeah, with 23 in stealth and your natural climbing ability, you'll be able to. If you do get found, it would be a little suspicious, but you're able to do pretty well. Um, we're gonna cut back down to Harson and Chad. What are you guys doing? Yeah. Yeah. I not gonna lie, I'm not really thinking. Kind of just going with it. Yeah. I'm gonna pretend like that didn't hurt my feelings. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna do a little thing. And he like will try and disguise his head as well as he can. Don't worry, I'll tell everybody that I'm not Chad. They'll believe me. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. So you get back to the crowd. Chad goes like, "Hey, my name's Greg. Yeah, Greg. Just being a fucking idiot." And yeah, I'm gonna cut back down to Ellie. Ellie, you are roughly where we had started originally on the map. There are a few guards kind of looking around and people kind of hoisting up the statue that got knocked over. It's a pretty busy place, but you can like see down the road that you had walked, that you had escaped from, and you can see this, but you're not actually on the road itself, if that makes sense. You don't see anyone. Don't see anyone you recognize, as of right now, at least. What do you mean? Just anybody? Anyone from the party? You left before everyone else was. Well, everyone else. You were the first to leave. You have no idea. I think they said that to meet at the tavern. Yeah. Yeah, I think it might. Yeah, that was a week ago. That's not current Garrett who said that. About a week ago. Yeah. Yeah, what the fuck? You're taking my voice. Yeah. Hey, Ellie. Take out my cock. Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna head roughly in that direction. The guy is still in a lot of pain, you know. He's not getting any better. And give me a. I mean, you would probably know. Maybe a hospital nearby isn't the best option for him. Okay. Okay. Yeah, well, you can very easily get into the river district. You know, this was like right in between the alluvium and the river district. Yeah, you're pretty much in the river district right as you cross the street. Just trying to find something. Okay, we're gonna cut back down to Glory. Glory, give me a perception check. Oh yeah, going down around the rooftops, looking around, you can actually you hear something more than just the bustle of the crowd, more than people hawking out their wares, more than the occasional carriage rolling through, more than even the few hands of ward members that you see perusing through the streets, shouting, pointing around. You hear someone say, "Hey, I'm Greg," through your very precise feline ears, and you can kind of look down and not too far away from the building that you were on, moving near the alleyways, is I shit you not, Chad Thundercock, trying to pretend to not be Chad Thundercock. He has essentially put half his shirt over his head. Ding! Bonks right off his head. He has no idea what happened. He's not even gonna register it. Yeah, I think it's raining. What's your passive perception? Yeah, you would notice that. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, you're able to see where it's coming from. You're able to see the kind of hidden, crouching form of Glory on a rooftop nearby. Yeah, I didn't really say to stick to the streets. What the fuck? I hope it's cookies. I'm hungry. Yeah, I get that a lot. For this one, there's like small wooden there's like small wooden pegs that are like a foot or two below the roof that you could try and wrap it around. Yeah. Make an attack roll. Yeah, it doesn't have a highest. Yeah, you're able to wrap it around. It's not the snuggest thing. You haven't really done this too often, but yeah, you have kind of wrapped the whip around it. Yeah, you both can easily climb back up. Yeah, hey, Laurie, I'm Greg.
What's the
Yeah, you certainly can. Let me put up locate object rules. Okay. You would sense, since it is only has a range of 1,000 feet, you're very lucky, and you would notice Ellie is just within that fucking range. A little ways behind you and kind of almost back where the street where you guys came from, but a little off to the side. And kind of like somewhat approaching, but also not really. They're kind of approaching at a very odd angle. Somewhat getting close to you, but they're not moving very fast. But yeah, you don't know where she is. Yeah, it's like 1,000 feet, but also like straight through a bunch of buildings and streets as well. It's not like through a crowd. Yeah, I'm pretty fucking fat. Harson probably could because of her bulk shit. Yeah. He's pretty heavy and in full chainmail. Okay. Make a strength check. Yeah. Wait, no. Nah. So you're able to toss him just far enough that he's able to reach a hand in and then grab onto the next roof. Yeah. You know I have a really long jump, right? It's kind of funny. Yeah, Chad has like a longer long jump, so he actually makes it a lot easier than you would, Arson. His little athletic stubby leg take him pretty far. Yeah. Harson definitely is gonna have trouble. Jumping across roofs is pretty fucking tough. Thankfully, these roofs are fairly close together, but sometimes they're not. You have to find other longer ways around. But it's possible, yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Fucking dies. Yeah. So let's give it a few minutes, and I'll just say you guys are able to get within 100 feet of Ellie. Ellie is kind of next going down the street, half the street next to you. So there's like a line of buildings that you guys are kind of approaching, and then there's the street where Ellie seems to be in that rough general direction of, and then past it you can see there's a bunch of fig trees and even a small canal. You see people are like kind of going on these little small, very narrow boats. Some people are like tossing fruit to each other. People are just moving around. You even see like a couple having a nice day out on these little boats. The sunlight reflects quite beautifully across it, across very almost translucent water, but it gives an odd reflection onto your eyes. And yeah, you guys can pretty close to Ellie at this point. You, give me a perception check. 14. Ellie, what are you currently doing? Yeah. You're not really able to see anyone odd. Now you don't see a carriage either. It's just kind of the canal. You don't really see Ellie. It tells you the general direction, so it doesn't tell you exactly where she is. But it just tells you the general direction, so you know that she's somewhere down across the street. You can give me a perception check too. Yeah. Give me a perception check. Yeah. You don't really see anyone doing very, very, I guess Ellie-like behavior. There's no rogue lightning bolts. But I guess after a while you would see the your located object begin to move, and someone comes around an alleyway about maybe 90 feet in front of you at this point, and you would be able to see kind of elderly. I have Ellie describe themselves actually. At this point in time, you see coming out of a nearby alleyway are two more Hands of Ward members, and they say, "Stop! You! Have you seen any odd figures around? Perhaps in the dark tabaxi?" He says this, pointing. Not that you guys are pretty close to each other. He says it to kind of both of you. And you, the kind of rough orc, speaks up to you. Fucking useless. Thank you for cooperation, citizen. Let's continue forth. Not here. They hurry off. Fucking heal me! No, I'm not fucking doing okay. I got stabbed. You see, like a little bit of movement. There is like actual blood beginning to pool and seep into the wood of the wheelbarrow. And he's just been laying over it to try and hide it. You just see like something. You just hear like a little bit. You hear something shift, and it's like dried, like stained blood. Fucking got me. Yeah, go for it. It's my fucking elbow. Here. Yeah. Thanks. Ah. Your hand does come away a little bloody. Mm-hmm. Two dice for every level. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 28 HP. Yeah, you heal him a lot. Ah, thank you. Uh, you're looking for the chopping taste in the River District. I'll give you guys the map. I I have you guys down on the map itself. We're going to reuse the same map. It's fine. But just imagine this. But instead of some of these buildings off to the top of you guys, it is instead just kind of turning into this very green grass, and there is a canal. Yeah. Where? Where you want to go? Does anyone remember? I think it's Drunken Boar, the fucking inn name for sure. The chopping taste. Yeah, you want me to go this way? Yeah. Yeah, anyone know where I can get some fucking meat? Kinda fucking hungry. Anywhere chop and taste, anybody? Yeah. Hey, don't ignore me. Hey, I'm talking to you. Hey, I'm fucking talking. Mm-hmm. Uh huh. Yeah, yeah. You see, as this kind of like tall, lanky orc with a straw hat. What can I do for you? Chop and taste. Um, I mean, there's better places, I'm sure, but not the best place to be. Yeah, just keep heading down this here river. Be a small bend, and he just give you general directions. Keep heading around here. It's kind of alone. It's this kind of greener pasture area. It'll be right there. Warren, I know the ladies inside's kind of fucking mean. Yeah. What the hell? He kind of goes back to picking off figs, tossing them into a nearby boat. Yeah, yeah. A woman said I was harassing her, so it didn't work out very well for me. She wasn't very helpful. What? What's the problem? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah, you guys keep going. Pretty late afternoon. Pretty late. Nearly sundown. It's been about an hour or two. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you guys head down probably another 500 feet before the building starts to thin out, and you guys have to kind of curve a little more towards inland. And you guys, for the first time in your time in the city, step onto grass, real grass. Probably the first time in this entire campaign you've stepped on genuine grass, because in Jorhas there wasn't much of it. It was very odd, not quite right. It's you connect yourself with your druidic power to this place. It's rich, well cultivated grass. Like you just get this feeling through your druidic oath that like this grass, wow, it isn't like the most nature food area. It was clearly well cared for and cultivated to be here in the middle of a desert. Yeah, basically. It feels Discord mods be like. Ah, does it level me up in Valorant? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna be right back because I have to use the restroom. That was pretty funny. I'm gonna pause the stream real quick. And we're back. Okay, so after about a few hundred feet, the road kind of diverges, I should say, not divulges. So essentially, it can. There's one road that still continues along down, pretty much straight, following the essential the beginning of the sandstone roadways, and then the canal and the kind of water in the more grassy area. And the other path, which you guys now step on, which has the grass, which is away from all the buildings and is a lot quieter. There are still buildings, but they're like actually separated by probably a good like 50 plus feet. So you're kind of following this. Lori will have to sadly step away down from the buildings and join the rest of the party as you guys head almost following the canal, but still being far enough away from it that you don't really hear people plodding around in the water, swimming, laughing, joking, or just passing through with their canoes and such. Not really canoes, but I don't know what else to call it. You continue down. You see a few stops. There's a carriage place. There's even a few homes here. They don't look nice, but they're like fairly private, genuinely. There's still a lot of people just like walking through because it's quite nice and it's like fairly shaded. There's like actual trees here as well. And continuing forth, you finally find at the end of a cul-de-sac, you find what you're looking for. And I'll get the map out in just a moment. I'll move all you guys off to the side real quick. So what you see is, let me grab this, drag this son of a bitch up. It is the single story, pretty dainty, I guess is the best word I can think of. It's not necessarily the highest quality place you've ever seen. Actually, pretty low quality. It looks fairly beat up on the outside, but it has a sign that says this is called the Chopping Taste Butchery. It has a small, what looks like a pig being held pretty much at knife point, and with like skull and crossbones over its eyes. It's quite lovely. There are no customers that you can see. No one's around the outside. Well, one of you knows what. There's a small trough on the outside. It looks kind of dirty. Hasn't probably been used in a while. There's the sign. There's a little bit of chimney smoke going up, but it's more of a trickle rather than a column. Uh, Pretty much it. Single story. The actual style of this building is different. It actually has like a pointed, almost triangular roof that you might see elsewhere in Alexandria, and not necessarily what you've seen so far in Ankara, which mostly has flat top buildings or domes. Dome. Hey, I think we're here. Famous. Why did bro have to say that? Now things are not gonna go well, and everyone's gonna get blown up by the secret nuke and Tarrasque I held in here. Okay. First is coughing, baby. No. Fucking mental retardation, but we'll see. Story. Yeah. Oh, yeah. As you step in, it's actually like it's a fairly heavy door. You know, there's actually like a whole fucking like just general box full of tools and supplies, a lot of nails, a lot of hammers, even a sickle and a bunch of chains. And you step inside, like just there's a lot of chains on the building on the top of the building that kind of ring as you enter, and you see in the back is you see this short cropped, flamish red hair. Now it starts red at the bottom, and then quickly ascends into being a very, very bright orange. And it's actually the color actually does change, and the whole hair seems to kind of move like a flame. This woman turns around. She's short, stocky. She does have general butcher's garb on, with a lot of dried blood on it. She like slams this heavy cleaver down. She turns toward you. Nasty vertical gash across her face. Nasty. But customers, what do you want? Where's that in front of you? She like she like was turning around to go back to her stuff, and she kind of slowly turns back toward you. Huh. I'll be damned. They want you in the back. There's a trap door. Knock twice. Then again. And then one last time for me, love. Bring this down when you can. And she will kind of go back here. And there is kind of this like chopped up lower half of a pig. And she will raise its leg and kind of dig her hand inside a small cut. And will remove a very, very, very bloodied brown bag. Bring this to the man in the front. He want it. Say it's from me. It stinks. Yeah, yeah. It reeks of pig blood. Still invisible? Yeah. I will move out of the way, sorry. She kind of hisses. Oh yeah, you would all be able to recognize this immediately as the black tabaxi that Glory had shot. Glory, are you wearing your purple scarf? Are you wearing your scarf? Your stink is a little darkened. I'm gonna roll dice. See if he notices you. Nothing happens so far. It's like a woman hisses. Don't bring one of them inside. I told you in the back. Through the trap door. Fuck, leave. Not in here. Out, out. Quickly, is anyone out there? Anyone see you? Out, out. Close the door. Yeah. twice, wait a little bit, then wait a little bit. Let me get the rest of this map out. And I'll send it over in just a moment. Not too injured anymore. His leg is still very fucked up and likely will be for a long time. I'm thinking about something. Yeah, some fucking stupid bitch shot me. If I saw her now, I'd fucking skin her. Fucking with me. You'll see. You'll see. Hey, fucking watch it, pal. Shut the fuck up. You're here to save me. And the door, as I said, the door kind of opens. You don't see anyone who opened it, though. And there's just a ladder down. Lit dimly by a single lantern. Yeah, I'll be fine. Let go of me. Let me get his token out. Ta-da! And I found some really cool tokens for black tabaxis, by the way, Garrett. It's a little too late. Imagine. No, this is not Jang. You guys head down to the map and you'll see this. Oh. Order sent it back. Is it not sent it back? It's sent it back. Oh, you had all the way to the head all the way to the bottom, guys. All the way to the bottom of this map. Where? No, it should be about whatever looked good on the first map. This is not the right person.
Hey, why is there a guard down here?
I did not mean to put that there. Say, wah, wah. Let me bring Chad. Honey bun. Yeah, so as you see, there's this solid metal grate in front of you, and then stepping out, you'll see is. Hold on one moment. Wah, 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 wah. Dude, what the fuck is the mute button on this bit? Fucking no one knocked on the door. That was so weird. It's fucking no one responded, okay? Oh yeah, so stepping out, you'll see is a humanoid and kind of this veil, but you can tell that you can see the glint of armor. He's got these metal gauntlets on, and he's got this mace over his back. You know, he's got this silver hair swept over to one side. Suppose you're the one sent to be here, I guess. Sure. Just fucking invite anyone in now this time. And he'll take out these set of keys and we'll open the door. Come on in. New people. Come on in. It's kind of like a little sheepish as he walks. Chet will follow, but I'm going to move this guy first. You know, as he kind of walks by, the guy kind of smacks him on the back of the head. Fucking dickhead. Fuck off. Ugh. Yeah. So you can see inside, there is all manner of crates around. A lot of like wine barrels as well. Big old fucking barrel next to this guy, and then just three people of various races in these dark cloaks kind of chatting, and they all kind of quiet down as you enter this room. This guy at the very bottom, kind of like he whistles. He whistles and kind of like does like a come over here motion, and then we'll open this door as well. Just kind of snares at you, and begins to like he reaches inside and begins to kind of gum this kind of powder across his gums. Just remove these. God, fucking ban this guy, bro. Oh, there's supposed to be somebody down here. Let me grab him. Looks like he got. Yeah, well, maybe sorry isn't enough sometimes. On call, you hear. Okay, it's not a fucking pig eating slop. You see, there's a lot of items around here. There's a few exotic fruit and then a bunch of weapons around, just laying around, you know, very, very dimly lit. Shadows casted all over this area. It smells faint. It smells like just general smoke, but not from fire. Keep moving. Now, you see down here, there's like more people just like throwing cards around, rolling some like bone dice, kind of laughing. There's drinks spilled all over the floor. Yeah, Glory. What do you think about this place?
She just like slightly narrows her one eye and does not say anything.
See, this guy kind of runs his hand over one of tomahawk here and kind of pockets it. Shut up. Hey, open! Open! I'm fucking shot. Fuck this place. Let me kind of lazily walks over. Opens the gate. Goes back. See, they're playing yet another dice game. There's beer. There's these beer bottles and general alcohol spilled all over the floor. There's like this kind of like at the hookah room. There's like this low, just fog cloud seemingly around this entire area. There's this smell everywhere. You do see Question would be back right about here at this little desk of sorts running around the entire area, peering through a bunch of journals. Oh, you're back. She kind of slams the books and moves them aside. Welcome. Hi. Do you have? Oh, yeah. Nice. And it just looks down sheepishly. Yeah, you made quite the mess of it, but I'm not supposed to say that. Well, you'll want to. Welcome. This is whatever this is. We haven't really named it. Hi, welcome. This is where I work sometimes. Recently, not normally though. Yeah. How has your stay in Anchorage been? Yep. Yeah. Yay. She seems genuinely happy for a moment. Najish, come here. Fine. You'll want to talk to the big man. He'll he'll be in here. I'll open the door for you. Yeah. No, it's about time. I think you know, talk to one of them. Um, and then she mutters under her breath, and the door kind of clicks open with this almost this bluish fire that begins to glow across the door handle, and it kicks open. Um, I'll be just outside. Maybe I'll come inside if they want, if they let me in. I guess. I'll be back here. Yeah. Bring the guy you brought with you. Don't want to talk to him. Go on, go on, go on. Bah! Yeah, come on, LA. Come on. So, stepping inside, immediately there is a different scent. There isn't that smell of smoke that was in here before. It is instead actually very, very fine. Before, it was a bit of a mess, stuff was just kind of laid out. Here, everything is laid out to order. There is a couch in the back. There is a very, very small piano playing a little calm piece of music, although no one is there. There's a book laid open in the very back, written and just seems to be scrawls in some odd, almost like chicken scratch kind of language, and odd images everywhere. And there's a very, very large desk of a wood you've never seen before. Letters on one side, and leaning back is a very, very, very tall and bulky Goliath. At his side, almost like leaning towards him, is this very, very heavy double-sided axe. He has, contrary to everyone else you've seen in Ankarel, he is heavily clothed. It is quite chilly in this room compared to elsewhere. He's got these heavy, heavy furs on, and beneath that, a dark cloak. And you see there's all around his neck is about a dozen or so, maybe more, amulets. All of the exact same making that Ellie currently has. You are questions, lapdog, yes. Come. Sit. I don't ask again. You will sit. Hey, yeah, you want to take the chair? This guy's kind of scaring me. Hey, buddy, don't do it.
Sits on the piano chair because there's only 3 chairs.
God fucking damn it. He leans over and you see all of these necklaces kind of dangle. They look some of them are very aged, some of them seem newer. Some of them, as you notice now with the light, as he leans over, have a little bit of dried blood on them. He sets this small package off to the side. I was looking at your progress. He snaps his hands, and the lights in this room kind of darken, and you see there is this orb floating between you all. It is this shadowy, almost reflective surface, and if you peer just close enough, tap into a little bit of magic you might have, innate or not, you can see that very, very same road that you guys had sprung the ambush upon. It's foggy, though, at least now. The lights return back to normal. Dimmer, but now on. This was messy, unprofessional. You sand and brain citizens have no idea what it's like to perform professionally. This saddens me. And so I wondered, why question bring you? Why question bring you to me? Why question bring you to our organization? You clearly do not work very well. Messy job. Very loud. Not my style. But then she tell me, you know a lot of things. In here, he says, pointing to your brain. You carry something important around your neck. Show me. Just says it to all of you. My skull. Yes, it is that was predicted. He smiles. I believe I was mean to you at first. Please, welcome. He smiles. May I get you drink? You will drink. He's, he stands up again to his full height. He is very, very tall. I can't emphasize this enough. And he steps over here, and then what we originally thought was just decorations are these large, almost like ivory tusks that have been sculpted out to be almost like drinking horns. And then he'll hand these out to you all. Take this, is good drink. Not from here. Very rare. Not you. Turns around. Is drink from real homeland. Not this Ankarel wine bullshit. Real strong drink. Enjoy. Give me. You can give me a nature check, or you could give me a perception check. A lot of. It's almost got this earthy smell to it, but it's also somewhat fruity at the same time, almost like a honey smell. It come from something where I am from. Very large animals you don't see here. Heavy, furred like this. Shows off his pelts. And long, long tusk. This take from them is made from them. You drink it? Um, you gain 4 points of temporary HP. Very, very good taste. It almost has this like. It's very odd. It's cold. It's a cold drink, but it's like this cherry honey alcohol. It's extremely fucking strong though. Like it's this very alcoholic taste, just lacquered with this cherry honey on top. Yes, nothing like weak shit here. Very alcoholic. Very strong. Good taste though.
Laurie just downs the whole thing. Her eyes very dull as she does so.
Oh, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Done. Laurie. 11.
You are considered poisoned. um, but you are feeling quite under the fucking influence of this alcohol. However, you have advantage on all strength checks. And nature checks, too.
I look at Glory with a confused and mostly concerned look as I watch this. She does not return that. To see Glory do this, and then she's gonna try and drink more, but the taste is so strong that she literally can't. She gets about a gulp in, her throat is threatened to
Kind of like clearly. Only one of you has. No. Drink is custom. It is good not to be rude, yes. One of you has heavy balls, he says, kind of nodding towards Glory.
looks very dead inside at the moment.
Please, I want to know names. Name. All of you. He nods. Yeah, Jad. Jad. Stupid name. I am evil. Evil is a lot. I am, how to say, commander here. This is underground little rabbit hole rat hide out. This is not grand schemes. That later. Maybe you see. My master is very curious about this amulet you keep. He see it in dreams. He want no more. It bring him to here. It bring him. He pauses, looks around. Do you hear that? He stands up. There is something here. Shh. Quiet. Yeah, give me a perception check. You can give me an arcana check. Yeah, 10, you hear nothing. Soft 20. What did you get, Harson? Okay. So you don't necessarily hear that much, Harson. There's a small like dripping sound, but it seems very far off. Ellie, a spell has been cast within this chamber. You sense it through your magical means. Don't talk. He stands very still, and he looks around at all of you. He looks at all of you. And then he looks towards the tabaxi here. He begins to step very, very slowly. There is something here. He kind of looks right at him. They're looking. What did you do? I didn't do anything. I just, I don't know. Mm, they are trying to find us. If they were faster, it would have been very worky. It would work very well. You are liability now. I am sorry for this. And then what he is going to do is he is going to grab this man with his very, very large hand, let's just say heavily tattooed, and he is going to press his thumbs right into his eyes. Calmly. And he's beginning to push his thumbs deeper and deeper into this man's eyeballs, and he's obviously gonna scream in writhe in pain. I don't think I need to describe that. And he's like, shh, you show weakness. Its sight will be granted again if you prove worthy. You are lucky to look so much like him. He pushes his thumbs deeper and deeper into this man is falling over. His leg is already fucked up, and he falls over, and there's just like blood seeping from his eyes, and he picks him up from the scruff of his neck, and I shit you not, tosses him outside before closing the door. But actually, he says, "Bring him to corner, somewhere no one can listen. Someone was crying upon us."
As this is happening, I kind of stood up and backed away from it. Kind of fucking surprised.
"Forgive me for this," he says, taking a very, very small napkin and begins to wipe the blood from his fingers. "We have listener. He was lucky. Yes, yes. If they were soon, it would be bad for us, bad for operation, bad for them too. We, how to say in this place, cut to the shit. Yes? Question thinks highly of you, and she is a very smart woman. Master trusts her a lot. I will now put a little bit of faith into you, but not trust. You are not good for that, I think. We look for city here. If you listen closely, you can hear it. The water. How in desert is there so much life? There is a city beneath us, beneath our feet. My master intends to find it and derive its secrets. I will see that it happens among our other plans. I want to use you and your amulet and link to city. Is this good? Is this acceptable?" "What depends? Is it money you would require?"
I simply want to know what you plan to do.
"With what?"
Once I begin
Takes a large, large drink from his horn. I don't know. It is not my place to know. It is, how to say, for higher up. I do as I am told, as I was told, as I have been told. You guys can talk amongst yourselves if you would like. I do not know this person. Are they threat? If protection is what you seek, we protect our own. Always. Only the strong can, as was taught to us. Speak. Those cowardly dogs, knowledge seekers. No. No, we do not. They are flawed in their thinking. Too prissy. Too comfortable. No strength. No vision. They look to the past. We look to future. You speak with allegiance, yes? Good. You are smart. For this we already know. Question it good to talk to Prolix. Think that they are friend. Leave you with Prolix. Allegiance. Yes. The fool thinks you are part of his plan. I intend to use you as part of mine. We want access to Sunken City. Only Allegiance have way to Sunken City. I want inside. You will bring us. We have path, but it's too narrow. You will be key in new plan. I speak too much to non-faithful. We have. You may talk to Question if you wish. She is smart woman. She will convince you to do the right thing. I merely want to talk to those who she spoke so highly of. New tools in plan. You have time to speak and choose. I recommend you choose stronger side, winning side. We control much and many pieces of Ankarel, and more will follow. Much more. Next time we talk, it will be because I need something for you to do. Do this, and you will fully be with us and our plan. It will be very beneficial. Yes, very. Perhaps you will meet the Margrave. Perhaps not. I think he will want to, though. Very well. We will provide job to you to do. After that, you will be more ingrained with us. Before you go, as a token of how to say friendship, is it? Such ridiculous words. I bring to you token of friendship. He reached into this tiny piece of the desk and he will take out 4 necklaces. All of them have that silver dragon upon them. Is for you. Is not people recognize you are not fully within family, but soon it will be replaced with better when you do more job for us. I look forward to relationship. This will conclude our introduction. I hope to say welcome at some point. Hopefully you are more professional in your next job.
Chaos tends to follow us no matter where we go.
That can be gift. Chaos breeds innovation. Opportunity. With opportunity, power.
Looked at Ellie and kind of signaled her to grab the necklace for me, so I don't, grab the necklaces.
I will say this now, and maybe again later if you do this more for us. Welcome to Jentarum Yakuza.
Oh, well, we have to sign it. No. He said, I was gonna say, you're lucky you look so much, when you said you're lucky you look so much like him, I was like, you talking about Zhang. Yeah, Zhang exists. That's terrifying. Okay, we don't really on the wrong side. I'm sorry, but I'm a little biased. I think I know who we're joining. Oh, this is Zhang's faction. Oh. I was. Yeah, I know. I'm interested in joining, mostly because I don't fucking trust Silas and he's not been straight with us. Oh my god. Whoa. Jang has power in Exandria?
You will see. All will be revealed. All will be revealed.
If I get to play Jang one day, now that this conversation is over, Lori's just gonna cast protection from poison on herself, and we're gonna have to talk this.
Yeah, it will subside.
I am going to use disguise mask in many faces to look exactly like Jean. Got the Sushina robe.
I would have killed him. Insolent brat. Let me type out his name for you guys as well. Okay. Well, just the necklace isn't. It's just the pendant that is.
I love that so much.
I-
Yo, fuck silence. Let's do this. I will be. I am going to be honest. I'm slightly joining out of fear because I don't want to be. I don't want Solonate 2 to happen. Ellie has never met Yang. Would this be metagaming if I'm joining simply because I played Yang for 3 years?
No, I think that's an unavoidable part.
I've got actual reasons for rathering this than Silas's bullshit. I would prefer this over Silence. He's been completely honest with us Yeah. I mean, Silas, he lied, and then when Ellie caught him, he was like, Silas feels like a politician, which is far less trustworthy than this is.
Less than the criminal organization. This tells you how much we think about politics, guys. What's more trustworthy, the criminal organization or the politician?
The literal shady ass Russian dude in a. Wait a minute. What's the name of the guard?
What
Guy
card?
with the shot leg.
Um,
Is he like Zhang Wei's son or some shit? Like, I don't think they would have touched him. No, Zhang would have came down there and dealt with him himself.
I can't reveal anything, man.
Can you arrive, boy? I've realized now we're gonna have to actually go fucking ask that guy's name. We don't know it. Hell yeah. I mean, anyways, yeah. You never did ask that guy. I hope this isn't. You know what? No, I'll take what I can get. This is amazing. I'm so happy.
I'm glad you guys really like this.
Mansion for this session.
It's not. No, it's not. No.
And there's more. Oh my god, I love it when.
I've been wanting to say that for so fucking long. By the way, I've been like suddenly hinting at it with question. You know why I love how you guys fuck with question so heavy, too.
I would have just joined for question alone. This makes it even better. Get it? So, the silver dragon pendant is after he stole it from the house, the dragon melts, right?
Mm-hmm.
That became the Zutaran Yakuza logo, I think. Because before that was never a thing.
Mm-hmm. Before it was something else. That didn't used to be the logo at first. It was a dragon, but
Yeah.
it's a new dragon.
I've been messing around with Hero Forge for like 2 hours.
Schlag. Yeah.
Last campaign, the whole plot happened because of the Schuzz. Now this is happening with fucking Jake.
Yeah, Curse of Strahd just produced three extremely powerful people. You kind of caught on when
Yeah.
Mateo dropped the hint. You look a lot like him. I liked it.
Yeah, I was pretty on. I'm really glad you guys came here.
Hopefully, we do not run into the Starless Queen at any point ever because she's a little crazy.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we don't fucking run into Zhang. Hopefully, Ellie.
We're not Jake. I might as well just fucking kill myself. That's surviving shit.
Go on a fucking blood race, and then all of us will be dead within a second. Usually, I don't think Glory gives up so easily. She'd try to fight. What I'm saying is no diff, Zhang wins. Oh, obviously, she's way lower level.
Out of all of us, who do you think Jake would try to kill first?
Ellie.
Ellie.
Whoever's the smart ass first.
Ellie.
Oh, it'd be Chad though, right? Oh yeah, sure. Probably Chad.
Chad, I feel like could be pitied so much he wouldn't even be killed. I would say Glory or Ellie.
Glory would probably just be fucking insolent.
Yeah.
If he offers you something and you don't take it, or you show any kind of hint of suspicion or going against him, he will kill you immediately. It does not matter how much you do. I don't know.
I'm really glad you guys like this so much.
Oh yeah, I guess sort of.
Yeah.
Order of the Lycan. But I don't think I think he. You know what?
He just gets more feral, really.
Consider it strength, or see that and consider the liability and kill you immediately.
Yeah, like this is the mind of Zhang is one that is not so easily understood. Mad evil lurks in the mind of a madman.
I'd rather not shoot Shang out of fear that I would get myself killed, but if I could somehow, I would try to appeal to him as best as I could.
I would want to be Zhang simply so I can hear Mateo say, Garrett, can you please be Zhang for me?
Garrett, can you please read off this dialogue?
I would love to do that, dude.
I'll keep that in mind.
Just say Ellie's in the other room so that I don't have to translate for people. I can just read off Zhang. I would totally do that, by the way, Mateo. If you wanted me to do that, I would be so fucking down. You have no idea.
God damn, Zhang, I didn't know you were here. I am Marshal Fleur.
Wait, does that mean the hookah lounge is also technically Zhang's establishment?
I can't say.
Worry about that.
No, we're not related to that. You can't mention Zhang and not expect me to fanboy over whatever.
You guys, this is probably a conversation for later. Let's get back on track. Yeah, and he kind of sits. So Iwo sits down on his desk, his axe leaning to his back, and he just kind of non-verbally signals they should probably leave. He nods at this.
Proudly put on my. I'm gonna put on the necklace. Not proudly because she has no fucking clue who Zhang is. But yeah. Have you handed out the necklaces yet?
Oh, yeah, I assume so. If you want, I think so. So the drink is a horn. Mm-hmm.
He's gonna take a deep breath and then down the rest of the drink. Kind of like look out past the over the teeth, past the gums, look out the stomach, here it comes type shit.
Yeah.
Down that shit, and then put the thing on the table. Hey, thank you, and walk out. I'm gonna approach question for a sec and
Mm-hmm.
go.
Well, sort of. We kind of have something makeshift back here.
It's probably better than what was Baz's anyways. Okay. Thanks. What did they
It's a
plan to
badass
do
name.
of like a night here? Because I don't think we can go out right now.
Um, um, um. No, I'm sorry. No, there's things happening beyond our ken. It probably wouldn't be best. We can. Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry, but maybe another time.
We'll figure it out, dude.
Yeah, well, also, it would probably look better for you if you did, you know? Applications and all. How did the talk go?
It went very well. I still got my other eye, so I'm doing good. Yeah, that guy lost both of his.
It'll be fine. Don't worry about him. We just call him Najish. It's kind of a nickname in Onkarel. His real name, I don't know. He's kind of not a, he's kind of I don't know his real name. We just call him Najish. I think it was something with an A, Azu, something like that. You can ask him, but he's kind of not having a good time.
No, he is not. Did we know they shot him?
Um, Everybody turns to Glory like, I fucking wonder.
I'm looking at her more with the kind of, are you sure you want to open that can of worms? I don't think we should try and look too far into that.
He waits for a response to the question.
He said some sort of tabaxi with shot him at a establishment some members were at.
Shintar, yeah, we'll just never bring this up again. Let's never bring up a club. We bring this to a graves. Yeah. Because if we speak of it, we will find your graves. Wait a minute.
Now I'm trying to think how the carapace man involved.
Friends in high places, or I guess suppose low places.
Sturgill? No, I'm gonna tell you, there's no Sturgill reference here.
Those just sort of phase out of existence.
I could write a Sturgill reference.
No, all you
I don't
say,
think
all,
we
no,
need
all the spiritual reference you need is you just say you look in the background, you see an odd box, some metal thing with a rod. You see on the title, World of Tanks.
Whoever must have designed this must have been a fat retard. Like, if I do it, it's gonna just be like as a joke. It's not gonna be anything serious.
You see someone doing something in not doing
Here's a brick wall. Here's a brick wall could be a Sturgill reference. Screaming, still gone after all this time. Um, we'll contact you.
Okay.
She nods.
Check out any more of these sentence stories. They're very useful.
I'll see what I can do. Unfortunately, now, no, but maybe another time we can get you some for yourselves. It's kind of a yeah. Um,
Don't have some of the Shinkaram Yakuza banners around?
I don't know.
Because if Zhang is running this, he would have implemented that.
What would he have implemented? What would he have implemented? I hear you.
The tatami mats, because he was so used to that in his house, and then the banners, the Shinkaram Yakuza.
Hmm. There are no. Yeah. Yeah. No. Here there are chairs in here and shit. And well, I guess these are kind of tatami mats. Not gonna lie. Oh no, those are bunk beds.
Let's just say, who cares? It's
Yeah.
Alexandria. Zhang's probably better than him.
Yeah. If you ever wanna, yeah, be in contact. Oh, please stay down. Stop playing your games so much. People are like gambling and shit everywhere.
I think we should get a different room.
So looking in here,
We should get a different fucking.
so actually the door to here is closed with that similar like iron gate. This guy actually isn't in here, but is he instead like watching? And you see that Black Tabax is just sitting down there, silent, inside this room. He shakes his head. Nah, he's on a bit of a penitence right now, you could say. No contact for a while. His name? Azukor. I'll type it out. No, no last name. He just shrugs.
I think your names are weird.
Slightly different around here, but oh, that's Ellie. Never mind. Yeah. Yeah. This place is
Like, what does hers even mean? At least mine means something obvious. Yeah, and those sound stupid. The name fits the person.
yeah, fucking psycho. Yeah,
Jeffrey Dahmer.
just Jeff. No, Zhang is Zhang. All right.
I'm playing Zhang as Oblivion. It's great. I made him a spell sword. I thought that was good.
That makes sense. With his black magic shit. God, he scares me.
You already know I joined the Dark Brotherhood.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, of course. Yeah, yeah.
what do you think I am? A pussy?
So, taking the ladder out of, you are greeted into a bit of a sunset going on right now. And you're out on the streets. Oh, this street at least. Perhaps. Yeah.
Perhaps.
Perhaps indeed.
Can you watch that volume too? Because I'm Your wins, both of you.
You step inside and immediately there's this heavy thud as a whole pig's head is slammed down onto the table and is currently being chopped up into even smaller pieces. Ears.
She just wipes some drops of blood off her fur. She's like, do you know any good taverns are in here?
Taverns? Let me look at the map real quick. Suppose there's one nearby. Why? Need a place to sleep?
Yeah, pretty much.
I suppose there's one near. Let me get the name out for you guys. Ta-da! Boogaloo, boogaloo. The Step-Aside Inn is somewhere nearby in the district. Suppose you can head there if you were so needy. Chopping away at this pig carcass. No, if you're one of those snobby types, I suppose you'd go to the Bronze Dragon. Fucking bastards, the lot of them.
Yeah, no, I'm avoiding that. Go up with your shelf or whatever. There's something called the Step-Aside Inn. Somewhere around here. I think it means like. I guess we could just walk around until we find out. Oh, what? Fresh meat. What do you mean, like? I get what you're trying to do, but no. Yeah, that wasn't blood. Was it from the Wizard of Winery? Red Dragon Wine or whatever the fuck it's called?
He didn't say it was a wine. And he didn't say it was a wine.
I gotta look for the
That's just because it was a fucking Eastern European accent, bro. That's literally why. I want you to bounce on that crazy style. I want to see fine shit in my castle. It gave you what vibes? Yeah. My master, I scared the hose. My master wishes to peg you. Like, I want fine shit to bounce on it. I want big titty Latina. Like, okay, continuing on. I'm not gonna make you like search a long time. You can find the inn without much trouble. I'm gonna delete this one because we have it elsewhere. You can't even trade with his goggles anymore. We're rich. We're rich. I have all the money.
Ain't it funny?
Must be funny.
Money higher. Money higher. Let me
Gunny, gunny, gunny.
point it at my tummy.
Against my tummy, I'ma blow my guts out.
Okay, I don't know what this is. I don't get the reference. Okay. You're able to find this step in. It's somewhat close to the canal, so if you have a good window, you actually will be able to see it. About a street over. You guys are coming in from right about here. You see there's a bunch of market stalls right against here, still with a bunch of kind of like more orangey grass over here. A lot of trees around, a lot of people around, a lot of people on this patio just kind of sipping some wines, talking amongst themselves. Pretty laid back so far. Still market stalls out here, and behind that is one of the canals. And yeah, this labels itself as the step aside inn. She's over here. It's on the right, bro.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Borgorculus jump scare.
That's not Borgorgulus. I'm Borgorgulus you now.
Dude, you can't Borgorculus me, bro. I Borgorculus you, bro. I forgot that I zoomed out and I forgot I put that all the way over there. I'm wrong. Oh, it's fucking so stupid. Thanks, Ed. Thanks, image flip. Thanks. What the fuck is? Keep it on this. God fucking damn it. Yeah, this is the 7th time we showed Borgorgulus at show and tell today. Okay. Yeah, I think we're here.
I think I got Borgorgulized.
God, that's not funny at all. I fucking love it. Yeah, excuse me, I'm Chad, by the way. Yeah, I know your mom's a bitch, I'm Chad. I don't have any NPCs down or tokens or anything, but it is somewhat busy. It's like, it's not super. I'm gonna move this fucking feral hog, bro. I can't fucking look at this. You can see there is a middle-aged elf with a red sash in his hair. And he goes, oh, no guest. What can I do for you this evening? 4 people. How many rooms?
How many beds are there?
We have 3 rooms that have 2 beds each. We have a suite, and then 2 beds that, 2 rooms that have 1 master bed. All right, that will be 8 gold for a night. Thank you. If you need any kinds of foods, we are preparing dinner until fair late in the night. We have a selection of meat pies for the evening, shawarmas, wines, etc. Here's the key. Here are the 2 keys. There you go. Enjoy. Enjoy your stay here in the step aside.
How much competition do you get with the other inns around the mountains?
You guys are pretty far away from the Suncut Bazaar.
Or like in an entirely different district?
Oh, never mind.
Yeah. Bro was too focused on Borgorgulus. See, we're gonna use the same.
Bro forgot what district.
We're gonna use the same second floor. God, my brain hurts. I love it. Hey, I'm Chad. They do. They do. They do. They do actually lock. By the way, there is still no proof that Chad actually had sex that night. I just want to say. Hey, hey, I'm kind of tired. I'm gonna go to bed.
I don't walk up to Glory. Just like looks at him as he like walks waddles back away from like
Oh, I forgot about my PJs. I'll be back. It's just like utter terror and pain. Let all the voices out. Chad emerges again in his nappy uniform, his wizard PJs. Yeah, look at me. Looking pretty stylish there, Chad. Look at me, I'm waving my wand. Yeah, Glory, you want to see me wave my wand?
Glory just puts a gun to his head.
Yeah. Yeah, after I cast a few spells. Yeah, I'm kidding. Yeah.
She holsters the empty pistol.
Yeah. I can't really sleep. You got any bedtime stories? Alright. Silence it is again. And just the voices.
Actually, she will check herself in the mirror for a second. And realize that her fucking shirt is still kind of just in ribbons from the several maulings that were occurred to her. She's gonna go change clothes.
Do you have clothes to change?
She has one pair, her like civilian outfit that she never changed into it. Not good for confidence, that's what she's got.
Yeah. All that's left too.
She also washes the sand and shit off. And all the blood.
Yeah,
So much of it.
that bathtub is gonna look really, really bad. So it has a drain. Yeah, it looks really bad. That water is filthy.
She just locks the door and sits in there for a while.
so many stories. You matter so much. You can do so much good. You have done so much good. That I honestly would not let anything hold you down too much.
Hurts you've gone through that.
Joking.
Uh,
Is it gross?
Glory, did you drain?
Fair amount of blood.
Did you drain the tub?
She did, but I don't think you can clean out that much blood.
There's a few traces, but it's been the tub is like refilling as well as we speak.
I mean, honestly, Ellie could probably refill it herself too.
Yeah, yeah.
Once that's full, she's just gonna kind of step in the bathtub and then just get fully kind of curl up and then lay down and stuff for a little bit.
You let the sweet, warm embrace of the cool water flow over you. It's not salty, but it's something. You let the waves, which you imagine to be waves, wash over you.
Kind of sit there and then eventually, after what seems like way too long, kind of emerge, step out, and dry off and realize she doesn't have a change of clothes. So then she's gonna swiftly try and wash the clothes that she does have in the bathtub. And as she does that, she's gonna kind of take these soggy clothes and put them on and go try and get her old clothes from her bag while wearing these soggy ass clothes. She's gonna grab them, walk back and put on the
When you
other
walk
ones.
into the room, you kind of see Harsik trying to mix the old shredded clothes from his last full wardrobe with the shit that he's mending. It's not going too well.
So he's just gonna kind of walk in, grab her other clothes that are extremely dirty and also covered in dry blood, but at least they're not, you know, it's something else, something different. Just kind of puts those on, puts on her shirt, and lays down in her bed. Shirt, some shorts, like pajama shorts, lays down in bed. Although she doesn't seem to sleep, so she's just kind of staring at the ceiling.
That's pretty Ellie. That's a pretty Ellie thing to do, though. So.
Face towards the wall and just kind of rub her on.
Harsik gonna give up fixing his clothes and just watch it to when it goes to wash his face off. Does that for a few minutes, trying to make sure he doesn't have any blood on him that is or isn't his. Then, without ever changing his clothes, just walks back in, falls flat on the bed.
Sorry. Yeah, what? What are you gonna say? Say
Dude,
it.
what is bro gonna say, man?
What is Glory doing?
No, what are you gonna do? You finish your part.
I finished my thing. I said I was going to sleep.
No, you
Okay,
finish. No, you finish.
Okay. Well, that country isn't real. You guys told me so.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's a good one.
I'm going. Glory. Pulls up, I guess, that chest over as a chair. This like cabinet or whatever. She tries to find some sort of surface to work with,
Hmm.
and she just sets the pistol out and just starts taking it apart screw by screw.
I guess the top of the chest would be better if you're laying down, because this is a whole wardrobe.
Okay, yeah, that works.
Or the
And
little table next to you and Chad could work as well.
once she gets like the barrel loose, she just picks it up. The barrel with like the blood on the end of it, all four of them. She walks over to the window and she just tosses it outside
Tink,
as far
tink,
as she
tink.
can.
You throw it as far as you can, but
Back.
you can still see it. Even through a crowd, Even through the night, you can still see it if you look out that window.
She just goes back over to the rest of the parts sitting on the chest, and she pulls out the flintlock pistol that Ellie gave her, and she's gonna try to make something useful out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Just easier to reload than a fucking black otter pistol.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and she just spends a lot of time trying to figure out how to do that. Probably just uses like the hinge from the outa to make it like a break action or something.
We'll see. We'll see what
She
happens
just
with
never
it.
wants to see that barrel again.
Yeah. And I assume everyone takes their long rest, unless otherwise noted. Yeah. And so you all wake up to the sounds of bustling marketplaces, people walking around, sticks in hand, people walking around with family, people taking carriages all around the city. It's a bright, blue, beautiful day in Ankara. In the distance, even though it's daytime, you can still see out that ugly red figure of Ruidus. This night, or maybe the next, it will be in full bloom for everyone. But it is the morning. It's the red one, not Katha. Katha's like the normal moon. Yeah,
This one's
something
good,
else.
but fine for lycanthropes.
So, you will wake up, bright, beautiful blue morning. We're probably not going to go for too much longer. I don't think this is going to be a very long session, but we'll do it a little bit more. So it's the morning. What do you guys want to do? Ah,
Laurie is just slumped over the chest with all the parts. She never went to bed. She just passed out.
yeah. Hey, Chloe. Chet says tapping your shoulder. Yeah. Yeah.
What?
I'm gonna go downstairs. It's morning time. Okay. One more time. 2 more times. 3 more times. 4 more times. I'm gonna go downstairs. 5 more times.
I have claws. Did you forget I have claws?
Bye.
She
6 more times. 6 more times. 6 more times.
and she just slowly pushes herself up. She's like, what the fuck did I even make last night?
We'll talk about that later. Because I don't know what we would
She's
make.
just in her satchel.
Nice.
That and any loose parts that are left over. It's still just a palm pistol. I just wanted more style points.
Okay. Style points. Yeah, I'm gonna grab us that where you want to eat, buddy. I'll get a table for us. Where you want to eat, buddy? There's a few spots. Okay. they got a yes. You see, the same elf is up early in the morning. A lot of the food is actually cooked behind you guys by the fireplace over here, so you can literally see it be prepared in front of your eyes. There's still some like stuff that is prepared back there in the kitchen. It's kind of a one-man job though. So I'll make a quick menu while you guys talk.
Yeah.
That's our options. Like shit, this ain't
Yeah, I know.
to backseat so you can sleep.
Yes. I slept in the marriage.
That's mildly concerning. Anyways, so we have two options to go about our better trust sons than somebody else.
Yeah, not happening.
Yeah.
Maybe happening.
I don't know what he got in his head.
It's like a mold or something.
Well, they have been honest with us.
More so than that, dude.
Let's see. That question is how I look at it.
Yeah. I think they'll be nice to us as long as we don't try to screw them over.
We've only been screwed over a couple.
Yeah, I don't think the same thing can be said of it. Mr. Cypress.
Yeah. Honestly, even if they are some sort of gang, I trust them a lot more. They seem to be much more trustworthy with each other, despite their multiple secrets that they are capable of keeping. They haven't lied to our faces. I'm honestly, if I'm just gonna say this, I like trust the gang more than us people. Lied to us right before that. How about them? They said he was gonna come back and lie to us again.
A good one, if anything.
I'm so sorry about the lateness. We were still getting the menu up and running. Here's what we offer for pretty much the whole day, really, except for dinner. We have a special of we can add extra eggs to either the correct fruit salad or the Fusaka spiced flatbread for an extra silver piece.
I think I'll just,
Meat pie? Mm-hmm. Note that down. Meat pie. And for the rest of you? Banana and fig porridge. And for you, young lady?
He blinks for a second and then like, oh, great menu. Meat pie, I guess.
Meat pie. Very nice. Any drinks to start the morning off?
No thanks.
Water? Water. I'll take a flatbread. Alright, flatbread. And some sugar rolls. And some sugar rolls. Alright, that'll be out for you in just a moment. And you'll see him. You're welcome. Yeah, you're welcome. Be well. So the drinks will come at a lot Oh, nice. The drinks come out pretty fast, and you can see both the meat pies being prepared for you. Yeah, there's two meat pies, right? And then the banana fig porridge was be prepared back there in the pantry, and then the sugar rolls come out earlier. It's these four kind of doughy blobs that are they're flatter at the bottom, and they're just coated with this light sugar, very doughy. Quite nice though. And then the rest of your breakfast will come up pretty soon. The meat pies are prepared literally right at and the sandwich are all prepared and cooked right behind you at that fireplace. So you can smell it and see it being developed. They're both heavily spiced and have this very, I don't know, I guess hot aroma to them. But are very, very good. The bread is light, a lot of meat. It's probably some kind of lamb of some sort. Also, kind of with the spiced. A little hot for you in your Johashi taste. Um, Simpler than Jorhashin. Jorhashin stuff is kind of odd, so you're not really used to it, but pretty good food.
Literally takes like two bites and then just looks a little bit nauseous and just looks off into the cafeteria or tavern. She never finishes it. No, sure. She pushes it over to him. What's wrong? What's wrong with your food? Is there something wrong with your food, or are you just, or your taste buds just away? Just take it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I forgot. The porch is pretty good. Probably not as good as the meat, but it's pretty much just like these. The fig is kind of smashed up to put into the porch, and then there are these cuts of banana on top. Yeah, figgy pudding. Quite nice. It's an interesting blend. A little figgy pudding from me this is long. Figgy pudding from me this is long. Hey, yeah, what are you gonna do for the day? What's next?
About whose side were you? I think we should make that decision sometime.
I mean,
Well, I mean, we're obviously welcome there. Wouldn't hurt to try.
can we do both?
That's a terrible idea.
Why?
Yeah, no, I think siding with both people here is just gonna screw us over again.
I mean, can we play both sides? You know, like a movie.
I don't think we should try to. No, I don't think we should play Digimtor.
Well, still, doesn't he want us to like? I don't know. Doesn't that evil guy kind of want us to be involved with the allegiance? No, am I stupid?
No, I guess. Why do you know so much? She narrows her eye at him.
Hey, hey, hey! Stop! Don't look at me like that. Hey,
He abruptly like walks back into somebody else.
hey! Sorry, I'm Chad, my friend. Like, I go sit down. Sorry.
She looks him
I can recount what Silas wanted of you.
That'd be good, yeah.
There was someone that he wanted you guys to find that um is in the guided district, one of those, I forget the name of it. In a Temple of Bahamut is a tabaxi that he wants you guys to find and tail and such, find out what they're doing, find out what he knows. He believes for them to be working with the consortium of the Vermilion Dream. I believe he said that. I'm pretty sure he did.
The psycho. Okay. So we gotta go to the religious district then.
Yeah, that would be the religious district. Which, do we have a map on Kami-chan Wiggle? What do I keep deleting it, bro. Shut up! Hey. It's not never mind. Yeah. Yeah, don't fuck me. Yeah. Gated district is down there. You guys are, I don't know, maybe probably, I imagine you guys to be, and you can put yourself anywhere in the river district, doesn't really matter. Kamiya Chenwiggle. What I do. Yeah. That's me. Kami the river. Yeah. Harson ASMR. Ah, you want to see me turn into a werewolf, baby?
Oh yeah, she puts her scarf and armor back on over the night.
Nice.
There probably is someone out there.
Yeah, werewolf ASMR. Fucking screaming and mauling a child on the fucking mic.
I mean, there's the boyfriend dying brand of ASMR.
Yeah.
Oh, I fucking love that.
Oh wait, is it like you're on a date and your boyfriend gets hit by a car or some shit like that?
Yeah, you're on a date with your boyfriend, but the ops slide up on him.
Okay, boyfriend falls down the stairs and breaks his neck.
Painfully.
At the bar, waitress drops 14 hot coffees on her face.
Hey, let's get moving.
Yeah. Alright. And I think we're just gonna end the session there. As you guys head out to the guided district. We could go a little bit more, but it's pretty much just be travel, and we'll just do it next time. It's fine. So we're gonna end, because I was gonna stop just before we get there anyway. So that's a hard cutoff point. So that's the session. Thank everybody for listening. If you listen this far, comment feral hogs of some sort. Name your favorite hog. Your second favorite hog. Oh yeah, we already did the Borgorgulus thing though. But we're gonna end this episode here. Thank you everybody for listening. That was pretty cool. Wait, can you guys say something real quick? Oh, wait a minute. No. I hope. No, I don't know what's happened. The sound isn't picking up right now. Oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna stop the recording. I think it's fine because I didn't do anything. I didn't change anything, so I don't know why. That's so odd looking. No, I unmuted. It was fine. I can see myself. Huh. This would be really funny if it's just me talking to myself. I hope that's not the case. Huh, that's so. Yeah. I don't know. Okay, well, I'm end this here. Thank everybody for listening. I might be schizo.